Hey everybody, what's up? What's good? This is Stevie's Tarot. Come in and join me. I'm doing a reading outside on my balcony. We are going to tap into the collective. This reading is for the collective. If you're hearing this message, it's for you. What's the energy around us right now? What is the energy around us right now? I hope you can hear me. I don't want to talk super loud because nosy neighbors. You have nosy neighbors? The energy around us. This is like a messenger coming in. Fight, passion, power, physicality, rage. A powerful and muscular bearded dragon stands strong and blows fire into the sky. The Knight of Wands is alive with power, physicality, passion, and a desire to conquer and create life. There may be intense ideas stirring in your mind, an abundance of desire in your loins, or a well of creativity bursting for expression. This is impossible to ignore and rouses you to bold action, rushing forward with mounting an internal fire. This card speaks to your inner inclinations to create real change, to reach out, to move, to travel, to be seen. There may be momentous energy within you that will carry you to adventures that powerfully demand you to experience them. So much energy. The Knight of Wands is a fiery call to live life in expressive, physically demanding, creative, and impassioned ways. As you give yourself over to the embodiment of ideas, so you live on the edge of great discoveries. This card speaks to the intense edges of life that call for risk, daring, and bold, exciting action. I move my body to create energy, which I use to action power and change. You feel that energy, collective? I sure do. That's the energy around us. But what is the people right around you saying about you right now? Whoa. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Yeah, this is what I was tapping into. They're saying you're the fool. You're not. This is your energy, and this is what they're saying you are. And this time you're starting out with all this information and knowledge. Novelty, daring, flow, transformation, risk, innocence, evolution. A frog woman dressed in her glittering best party outfit steps from the earth into the unknown cosmos. She's accompanied by her dog and a froglet in a fishbowl. Something about a dog. Are you trying to make a decision about a dog? Is there a dog that is... neighbor dog is barking too much, aggressive? Something about a dog. Are you thinking of rescuing, adopting? What is it? Here we see the Fool leaving planet Earth, her home, and taking a daring jump into a new environment. Her space-suited dog speaks to the voices inside that are loyal to her growth and promise success and adventure, even perhaps against better sense. This Fool prods us not to weigh the risk, but to pursue our naivety, Look, they think that you are just out here being a fool in a make-believe life. But you are actually following your heart into transformation. There's great change, action, power, growth. You're nobody's fool. You took all of this experience along the path when you were the fool, and you started out, right? Everybody takes the fool's path. But you are in this, tap into that creative power. Now is the time. Like, if you haven't, what did you used to draw when you were little? There was like one picture, one scene that you drew over and over and over again. Why? And what in that picture did you draw? Who? Spirit, what can give us some comfort today? Spirit, what can give us some comfort today? Two of Pentacles. Okay. You're balancing everything. There was a time you didn't even have two pennies or two pentacles to rub together, right? Juggling demands, resources, tough times, like everybody's going through it. But this is where you can find comfort. A winged DJ with a disco ball face spins the decks of her life, mixing things up, trying to remain in control of the party and her pentacles. The Two of Pentacles speaks in those times in life when money is tight, circumstances vacuum away funds. Right? We do our part to resist. We can't control what this person in the White House is doing to us. While resources are spreadly thinning and your financial circumstances may be challenging, there is always space and opportunity to resolve this situation. Here's your comfort. Intelligent and resourceful mixing of ideas and problem solving will mean this moment of lack is not forever. No matter how harsh your financial situation seems, this card promises that you will get by. There won't be much cash to splash around. Your bills and basics will be covered. You may have to juggle a paying job with a vocation you are passionate about as you figure out how to cross over fully into the role you most love. Remaining buoyant in mind, heart, and spirit will help. Happiness and fun are not dictated by what is in your wallet, and as such, find free, sorry I keep hitting that, low-cost pleasures is highly recommended. This is not the time to spend unwisely or have reckless attitudes to money. Tie up the purse strings and find your amusement elsewhere for a while. I reduce the unnecessary to reconnect with the basics. Your ancestors know what's going on now. They do. They're looking down and they're telling you, like, we realize, we see what's going on. Your pentacles are going to be tight, but they promise you that you'll get by. Promise you. They promise you you'll get by. Let's get a Witch's Familiar Oracle. I want to do a long reading out here. I've got an appointment here in a few. Oops. Okay. One card, Spirit. Hearthrow. I don't think I've ever gotten this one. The snake. I heard there's a snake around you. The two-headed snake with her third eye open is able to see all that is fated and has yet to manifest. Living between the known and the unknown, she counts prophecy as her domain. Cosmic and primal laws unfold before her. She moves between their patterns, playing out her unique journey with the choices she makes of her own free will. Perthro, like Iwaz, is a deeply mystical rune and deals with the fundamental mysteries of the universe, such as the flow of individual and collective fate. The arrival of Perthro in a reading is a good omen if an outcome is yet unknown. It represents individual choice interacting with fate. There is an underlying joyfulness to this rune. It is also a birthing rune. Oh, collective. Entertainment purposes only. Connected to women's mysteries. Man, don't have sex if you don't want to get pregnant now. If you're... Period. Which, given the inherent risks and initially unknown outcomes, is probably why it is also connected to gambling for the ancients. Okay. Carve this birthing rune on an amulet as a charm for the well-being of a mother and child, or for a quick, pain-free labor. I hope you found messages here. If you did, like, share, subscribe. Have the most blessed day, and thanks for joining me.